We are social beings, as psychologists say, and need social interaction. But relationships also come with a lot of uncertainty and the risk of being hurt too. So, how can we prevent being sorry early than later? I will not philosophize on the subject and share the 12 ways to see the true faces of others in all types of relationships. 1. When people are given power and authority, see how they use it. Are they power-hungry and wreaking havoc, or are they using it to win with the others and to aid, assist, and support them? Doing the right thing is what you should be looking for. 2. Look at how they act when there's an opportunity to help someone in need. Some people will not help others even if they can, because they will make extra effort to help and get nothing in return. As mentioned in Karma Yoga and ancient Indian teachings, these are people who do something only for the end results and the benefits. 3. Do they change when they start earning more money and getting a new and better title? Money, position, rank, authority, these are all temporary things in this temporary world. Do people who own such possessions idolize them, or do they use them as a means to reach higher goals for the greater good of all? 4. You get to know a person better when you give them a loan. A loan is something lent to be returned. Unfortunately, many people don't stick to their debt and promises, and may not even care about making an explanation if there is a delay to pay back. Look at how they keep their financial and verbal promises. 5. Look at how they behave in situations where justice must be served. While many people easily stand up for themselves, they do not fight for others when they are wronged. They do not even open their mouths. These individuals do not want to put themselves at risk when they stand up for others. 6. Look at how they behave when they think they are alone with others. As the psychologist Carl Rogers mentions, we all have a projected self and a current self. The projected self is a set of masks we use to idealize and better project our self-image to others in social life. Look at how different their behaviors are when people watch them versus when they are alone. 7. Look at how they behave when mutual benefits and needs are met. These could be broken alliances, a divorce, separation of friends, damage to friendships, etc. It's easy to be nice when things are going well. What matters is how one behaves in difficult times. Do they act fair and nicely, or do they try to relieve themselves from their responsibilities when the wind changes direction? 8. Everyone may lose himself in life when tough situations trouble them. It is normal, we are humans. But losing control should not end up with harmful anger, neglect, treating others bad or excluding them, retaliation, mobbing, and etc. Try to understand how they behave when things go really bad for them. 9. Look at the way they use their authority to get things done. Especially during difficult missions, many problems arise. The path to success is not easy, it is bumpy and difficult. All kinds of calamities find the passenger in difficult tasks, and the person walking on that road has to walk with those around him, not alone. You get to know a person very well by watching how they overcome difficulties, by watching how they manage arguments, noting whether they act by offending or in people. There are some who are only concerned with getting to the finish line and not looking at what's left behind. They always want to win and win alone. 10. Observe their conflict management style. In particular, this is not a situation in which we are successful in our cultures. When we look at Hofstede's work on cultural differences, the emotional distance between people in authority and their subordinates is high. Most people keep quiet, then their managers explode. Or they can't open up in tough times. When we take these cultural differences out of the equation, just watch how that person manages situations and conflicts where opposing ideas are discussed. Are they pushing for acceptance, rejecting ideas without listening, or are they asking questions and empathizing to understand, engaging everyone, and ensuring participation? How do they balance the authority versus democracy when the debate is deadlocked? 11. Are their movements reactive or responsive? There are some whose reaction to any stimulus is just like the angry reaction of a monkey whose banana is taken from it. In such moments, they do not think and simply react driven by their ideas. They only react, roar, scold in 1/10 of a second based on their paradigms. They do not even care if something is right or wrong. In such times, people may become reactive and react immediately without thinking. 12. See if they are telling the truth or not, even in times when they suffer because of their honesty. Do they have an effort to be right at all times, or do they tend to change with every wind of change? This list goes on. There are more ways to get to know others. You get to know people by looking at their dreams, the music they listen to, the movies they watch, their hobbies, etc. Just pay attention and listen actively. But be careful to recognize, not to judge. Because everything can be used for good as well as bad. Here are some further thoughts. You cannot change anyone. In fact, you do not have the right to change them. You can only ask for permission to give feedback, and it is up to them to take it or not. So, become a witness of life. Be an observer. You can only change yourself and try to learn from others instead of repeating their mistakes. You can also learn from their ideas and dreams too. The important thing is to give people a chance to be themselves and let them be as they are. Allowing them to be themselves and accepting them unconditionally is the best gift you can ever give. Everyone is valuable and has something unique to offer the world. The essence of the matter, according to me, is to first hold a mirror to ourselves and then to others. Don T. Judge, just witness the beauty in everyone because they all have a unique message from the universe to you, even when they come as an antagonist. With love, Kenan.